Today is all about Death Lab, possibly the hardest of the normal dungeons in the game. Not everyone wants to build 3 fire sharpshooters. Also, 3 fire sharpshooters is not even the best team for this dungeon. We're going to take a look at some of the fastest, I want to say fastest teams for this dungeon, although wow, they almost just wiped. I want to say some of the fastest teams for this dungeon, but honestly, none of these teams are really that fast because this is not a dungeon that you can really do that fast. So we're going to take a look at some of the best teams for this dungeon, though, and we're going to see what they have in common. Spoiler, it is mostly the light jack-o'-lantern. That is the unit that they all have in common. But there we go. That is my team for this. I don't even know how fast this is. Oh, that's actually new. But like I said, none of these teams are really that fast because, well, actually, this could be okay. None of the teams that people have for this dungeon are super fast. I think the fastest one isn't even breaking less than 60 seconds. So let's take a look and let's see what it's... I can't use this, though. I can't use it. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Strategy and... No, we don't want to go... Actually, I do want to see... Is anyone else crazy enough? I see the double... let's go. Oh, it's Shuffles. Let's take a look at his team, actually. I'm very interested to see how it works. He's got that fire... Do we even have the fire string maiden? So if you guys don't know, Shuffles actually streams. I put his channel link on Twitch in the... it's in one of the community posts on the channel, if you guys want to see. But he has been, he used to play Dungeon Hunter Champions, he used to play Epic 7, he used to play a bunch of different games, Summoner's War as well, and he's been playing Element Fission. I haven't talked to him in like a couple weeks, so I wasn't sure if he's still playing it and streaming it and everything, but I'm glad to see he's playing, and oh my god, and still crazy as ever. Crazy team. But it really feels like the light pumpkin is kind of the unit that everyone has in common, except for my team. That's the unit that I don't have it, so I had to use 3 sharpshooters. But look at this; it's not even as fast either. But no one's teams are really fast. I just want to see what's going on. I think one of the biggest keys, though, is first off, multi-hits, obviously. And then second off, after that, is getting the speed break on the boss. Also getting some immunity on your team, which is great. This tree surgeon is fantastic for making sure that you have immunity on the team. Not really for the toxic. It's mostly for the left Bissell Little Green vacuum in this dungeon. It really feels like it's the Little Green dungeon. But the Little Green vacuum. But wow, what a fantastic unit there. I haven't seen that too much in... I mean, I've seen it in Guild Wars, fighting against it. That tree psycho surgeon, but I haven't seen that in use here. And it's really nice. It's really nice. But heal block on the boss, attack power break on the boss, defense break, of course, on the boss. Just like in any other dungeon, you want defense break. Unless you're killing with dots. So. And slows also. So. We got the slows there, but even so, like this team is, it's also struggling. We're gonna see every team struggling though. That's nothing against this team. It's actually a solid team. But yeah, this dungeon is just it's a challenging dungeon. It's a challenging dungeon for everyone. So we'll see the different teams. We'll see if anything is a little bit faster or a little bit more effective. But I think that one of the things is going to be the more units that get introduced to the game, the more their skills are going to vary, and the more I think the developers are going to, yay, going to put things in that are strong against that. So let's take a look at this actually, because it's a little bit easier to get. No tree psycho surgeon, and then we'll do some. We'll do whatever summons we have, and then we'll do some Guild Wars after this too. I just want to see. I want to see if there's anything crazy, any crazy teams. But it's not going to be like like we saw some of those crazy teams for was it Anonymous or was it Vegas? I think it was Anonymous. It was Anonymous. It was Anonymous because Vegas still is not going to be that fast. So, Boxing Club, Anonymous HQ, and Heavy Metal are the ones that can be completed the fastest. Ooh. Getting some damage. So this is similar to ours. They do have the double steel wings, which are, I mean, the steel wings are both nice because they have multi hits. These ones at least, and then they have Fire One has element advantage and has a pretty consistent attack power buff and heal and heal block. So all things that are very valuable here. And then the light one, he's got multi hits and immunity, and that's kind of one of the things that's nice against the provoke on the left little green vacuum. So let's see. But I do see people using the Fire Dancer right there. Beautiful. I see people using the Fire Dancer in there. She's not as valuable as she could be. And I was surprised that as many people are using as they were. But I just think these steel wings. Also, I feel like the steel wings a lot of times are not they don't use the skills when I would want them to. And it's kind of trickier with a light one. Like the fire one's okay. And you can set the skills to whatever. You can set the AI in the game. But yeah, I always feel like I see the light steel wings doing his skill 3 when I'm like, oh no, not there. Just you could have waited or done it a little bit. I suppose a little bit earlier. Maybe he didn't have the skill, but yeah. Yeah, here's the frustration here. Let's go, let's take a look after this at because these are just the recent ones, I believe. So let's take a look after this at the faster ones. And I don't know how lucky, we could actually see how lucky these teams are. Because really it matters. I do like the attack power break on these bosses though. Just in general. If they can't be one shot, I like the attack power break. But C'est la vie. They do have attack power break on the Fire Steel Wings, so eventually. Oh, that provoke is so nasty though. See, that's why the immunity is so helpful from that light Steel Wings. Even though, like the light steel, we have the immunity now, but not when we needed it. So I think that's a good example of what I was talking about before. Is we need the immunity at certain spots, and it seems to not do it at the right times. Okay, so that's just the recent ones. Do we have anything crazy? There's a lot of light pumpkins. Oh, this one's kind of interesting, but that's LD5. That's LD5. We can actually take a look at some of the stats on these. So he's not on damage, just on tanky. He's also no skill ups too. Speed, crit damage, attack. But we didn't get a chance to see the speed on those. I'm actually surprised to see this one in there. That is actually shocking. I feel like that one might be a very slow team though. I don't know. Let's take a look at the fastest, shall we? Oh, LD5s. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, they did crack. they did crack the 1 minute. Someone did at least with an LD5. So, oh, look at this one. Got the 2 LD. Jeez. Okay, let's see Morph's team. But this is not a fast dungeon at all. Our team is 2 minutes, and yeah. I feel like that's what, like, the same speed as like some of the other teams that we just watched. So this one's kind of similar. There's no there's no fire steel wings in here. However, there is a fire dancer taking that spot, and then instead of the third sharpshooter, there is the jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin jack. Spooky Jack. Yeah, those jack-o'-lanterns are pretty nice. The water one's pretty good too. I have not played with the tree one just yet, though. So everything's stripped off. Those sharpshooters, though, those all the sharpshooters are such solid units. I feel like here's my comment to a lot of the units in this game is I feel like a lot of there are less of them than in Summoner's War. Of course, I'm going to compare to Summoner's War, but they're more. Each one of them feels like it's useful somewhere. Like all the 3 stars. Where in Summoner's War, it's like there's a lot of 3 stars you don't really like. You're not going to put anywhere. You're not going to do anything with. So very nice, very nice, and that's I think the most budget team. So what do we have? Luck, attack, luck, attack. But the team up is based on the attack. Attack together with 1 to 3 other allies who have the highest attack power. The number of selected allies increases based on your attack power. So that's why this is used so much. High attack also in innates. Physique values. So it's got over 3,000 attack. And then let's take a look at the. Well, this is a. Wait, what? HP query actually? Why? So I was not going to be teaming up with things. Luck, defense, accuracy. I'm actually surprised there. Luck, defense, accuracy. I'm not surprised at the luck, but And we have here luck, HP, accuracy, and you also see the inspire sets. Inspire sets and the protect set, which I feel is very strong in here, which means like your team can take some damage when the boss first starts to move, and you don't have to worry about things getting low on HP because you have just that one set of shield, that one set of protect. But this is to make sure that the come on, click. Come on. This is to make sure that the pumpkin is actually getting enough attack power, so that extra 416 attack power to be able to do his team ups. And then luck, crit damage, yeah. And then we're gonna see luck on the other ones as well. Because I mean, these are not going to be fast teams, so they got to do what they got to do to make sure that they. I don't know where I was going. I was going to. I mean, that's kind of the meta, though. Is not the fastest teams. It's just making sure that they're lucky. This way, you get more for every run. This way, you conserve energy too. Which, yeah, I'm preaching to the choir. Everyone knows that already. But attack up. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh, is she going first because of the crit buff? Because they wanted to get that crit buff for the bookworm. Maybe that's why. Attack age decrease. A little slows. Okay, so it's not like crazy speed tune. Oh, okay. Decent amount of damage. I was expecting some more crazy speed tuning. We'll take a look at the crit rate for that bookworm as well to see. So we're getting, like, they're getting to the boss pretty fast. And of course, it is a faster team than the other one. They got the slow, okay. The Dark Dancer. It's mostly gone. No heal. The beauty. All those. These are all the debuffs that you want on this boss. And they're now off. Fine. I mean, that happens. That happens. Poop. Hold on. That guy's name was Poop Zanya, right? I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted. Like lasagna, but with poop. Okay. No, it's. You know, we don't have to comment on everything. We don't have to comment on everything. Poop Zanya. Nice. 133. Very nice. What else do we have? Oh, I feel like that's... We don't really need to see that next one. We'll see Cane High. We'll see Sloppy BJ. Yeah, let's... I'm really curious, though. I want to see the rest of these. Because the more we see, the more we can kind of... Maybe one of them is like, oh, I like that turn order, or something like that. I want to see what else Poop Zanya gets. Really, that's what I want to see. Yeah, it's risky having the Popo Rider. As long as there's enough to break the shield. Like, Popo Rider is going to do some solid damage, especially with the attack buff and the crit buff. But, oh, actually, I am kind of curious. I did say about that Bookworm crit rate. I was curious what it was. I mean, not that it's that important, but I suppose we don't have to look at all these teams. I just want to see the crazy ones. Look at that. Beautiful. So as long as the other stuff can break the shield, and there's 4 multi-hitters on the team. So the Popo Rider is the only one that's not multi-hitting. Boom. There we go. Nice. Very nice. I feel like we're only scratching the surface, though. 73. 210 crit damage. 210. Solid. Some solid for where the game's been out for 2 months, so let's take a look at, oh my god. Yeah, let's take a look at this one, Sloppy BJ. Let's take a look at the Lilu. And then I guess we'll take a look at the rest. Sure, why not? Why not? You guys can skip ahead or whatever if you want. Oh my goodness. Just obliterates. Oh, the power of LD5s. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It's nice that that unit is good here because we just got one for Mifos the other day, so that should definitely be. Now he just needs the I was gonna say Desert Queen, Music Queen. Lols. Dark Desert Queen. What game am I playing? Still haven't figured out yet, guys. It's only been 2 months. Of course, he still thinks it's Summoner's War, of course. The power of the LD5s. He's still gonna do the splash damage, yeah. It's so that dark whatchamacallit is similar to a Mananananan. Twin Blade. I'm gonna forget that in 5 seconds. Dark Twin Blade. Look at HP accuracy. Speed, crit damage, attack. Attack, accuracy. Attack, accuracy. I don't know what the threshold is for that. I'm sure someone's going to... Someone always comments in the... like, you're an idiot, and here's why. Really? HP? I guess they had enough damage from other stuff, and... Or maybe this is for the crit rate. I don't know. I guess they had enough damage from the other gear. Well, there's plus 10 attack on that, though. You knew they saw that and they were like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's go take a look at... Yeah, I guess we'll take a... We may as well finish it off. I feel like this video is already too long, but, you know, if people only want to see a certain part, they could always go to whatever part it is. I mean, it's those sharpshooters. That's the biggest thing. The sharpshooters and then the pumpkin jack. What is... That's Pumpkin Freak. Why do I keep calling him Pumpkin Jack? Now I'm curious. What game is Pumpkin Jack from? Actually, I think I know. Some of you might know, too. Oh, never mind. It's its own game. I could have sworn that was a unit from not Clash of Clans, but the other one. Castle Clash? I'm curious. No. Pumpkin Duke. I don't know what I'm talking about then, guys. What else is new? I suppose it's going to be very similar to the other one. Let's just see the crazy one. Let's just see the fastest one. And then we'll do Guild Wars, and then we'll do... hopefully it's not terrifying. Guild Wars. I've been slacking. Wow, that is fast clears. She just destroys everything by herself. She just AoE defense break and then nuke everything. Wild unit. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then some damage. Okay. Defense break. Boom. But wow, that could have even been faster. That run could have actually been faster. So that's how you do it, guys. You just have to have the Dark Music Queen. It's that easy. Guild Wars match 1. Let's see what happens. We've got this first team. We got some defense breaks. We got this should be a decent nuke. She sets herself up. I don't know what's going to happen. And then we have this basically Raccoony, but also has an attack power buff. And then for the second team, we have 2 fire threats. So we're going to bring a bunch of water units. This one, he potentially can do some very annoying combo CC stuff, but we'll see. We have defense breaks, right? We do have the strip, a steal buffs from that whatchamacallit. Oh, he did skill 2. Okay. Oh no! Don't defense break. Don't defense break. No. Oh goodness. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then we will do Dance of Shield. We're in some trouble, man. Even our tanky unit is taking so much damage. So much damage. I don't want to do this. Oh, no. 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 This is not going to kill anything, though. I think maybe we just do this. And try to heal a little bit. And now we go here, and then we do bear down the mountain. Boom. Okay, so that might have been not the worst strategy. Interesting. Now we know for the future. That wasn't the worst idea. Okay. Well, I don't know. We could still lose. We could still lose. Definitely could still lose. We shouldn't. Oh my god. We shouldn't. We still get obliterated. Got it. Got it. Oh, that thing is more frustrating than I give it credit for. Wow, it really is frustrating. Oh my god. Don't do that. Okay, good. We're doing like no damage. Okay, now I want to actually summon that. I've decided. I really like the fact that it's taking like 0 damage constantly. Need to respect that unit more, apparently. Let's do... Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Let's do this. A little fluffy fluff damage there. I was expecting something totally different to happen. Maybe not totally different. I was just expecting us to be in a nasty spot of them taking a million turns immediately. Let's steal this. Thank you. Let's do... I just want to kill this. Yeah, one of these teams definitely scarier than the other, right? I suppose. Man, maybe not that scary. I mean, if we could beat it, that's not, then it's not that scary. We can't beat anything. Nah, but there are some nasty defenses. So this one wasn't bad. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me win. This could be fun. We haven't tried this unit. I don't even know if you guys knew that I built this, but we built it. I was trying it for something else. And let's take a look at the gear on this. It is on triple HP. It has 30,000 plus HP. So it is effectively like Joltan in Summoner's War. But I don't think I even did a video showing it. So now we actually get a chance. Just got the blind there. Okay. Not really doing a whole lot for us right now. We need to start taking some turns, please. Oh, that's not helping. That's not helping. Oh, no. Oh, wow. We are just... None of this worked like I want. Wow. We're just not taking any turns. That's wild. I mean, it's not wild that we're not taking turns. It's just wild how few turns we actually wound up taking. They just ate through that 30,000 HP like it was absolutely nothing. Wow. Yeah, we're not. I thought this was going to go very differently. That's ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know why we have no skill. Okay. Okay. We'll do this. All the dots. And then let's do a... I want to take this thing out first. Oh, no. Ouchies. Okay. Can we actually kill... Well, we don't have an attack power buff. Oh, so close, so close. Let's finish it off, though. Yeah. Nice! Not the worst. Not the worst. Attack power buff on here now. Okay. Can we kill? Ooh, I like this unit. Ah, damn. I hate that I like the unit now. Wow. We're still going to get soloed. It doesn't really matter. We're going to get soloed. Let's see. Let's see if we can do some crazy stuff. That was wild. That was not what I was expecting at all. Last match, what's going to happen? I think this first one we definitely have to try and outspeed. What do we have that's a speed lead for? I feel like we got to do this. And then speed lead. And is this going to be enough, though? I think so. I would like to think so. For the second one, we're going to let them take turn one, but that's dangerous because this thing can do a lot of damage. So let's, oh man. So let's do, is this going to be enough to tank it? To tank all this damage? Let's find out. We are going to take some defense breaks. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's go here. Oh no! No, crap. Well. We are super, wow. I thought we were in bigger trouble, I suppose. I guess we'll do this. Yeah, we needed to kill that. We needed to kill that. That sucks. It's okay. It's okay. We might still win. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put this shield on, because you know it's going to do a crazy amount of damage. Great cooldowns, though, on this unit. Great cooldowns. I guess we could have been faster. I didn't realize how slow we were with that unit. Okay, cool. Let's taunt everyone. Thank you. Let's do defense up. And then we'll just auto. We'll take out the damage dealer first. Oh, I thought you were going to do skill 2. That's why I auto. That's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I feel like the cooldowns on these are much like things have their skills more than Summoner's War that shall not be named, that I always name every single video. I think the next goal is gonna be a challenge for me, is to not say Summoner's War in one video. It's that 11 years of abuse that it's 10 years of abuse, I guess. Because we didn't play exactly when it came. We played a couple weeks after it came out, Summoner's War. Start playing very quickly after that, but 10 years. 10 years. I feel like I gotta explain that every time I send out a resume. I'm like, I know I played one video game for the past 10 years, but trust me, I'm not as stupid as you. No? Okay, I'm as stupid as you think I am. Got it. Summon time. Let's get this going. We have... Oh, I forgot about the Powerful Lyrium. It's some quest or mission or event or something over there that we got that from. So that's nice. I think that's where we got it from. You know it's just going to be another string maiden. We all know. Maybe it's finally going to be that last skill up for the tree assassin, which is now my favorite unit, because now he's actually doing some good stuff. I did not give that unit enough respect. Wow. The more we use him, the more I'm like, yep. Solid. Very solid. Okay, engineer robot. I mean, these are going to be skill ups for other things. Last one, please, something new. Please, something new. There's a couple things that we need, man. There's a couple things. We could choose whichever element. We do need the water ghost captain. We do need the water string maid. We do need the water puppet artist. The other water units, those would be nice, but those are kind of nice to have versus like need to have. I feel like some of those are need to have. This one, of course, you know. And of course, you know, the guns. I feel like we just gotta keep going. Higher probability of getting something useful out of water, but I feel like we gotta keep going for the tree stuff until we actually get it. Who knows when that's gonna be? Who knows when it's gonna be? Not today. Not today. Yeah. It's kind of like, that's the one that's kind of like Skogul. Should we just do another 10 pull? We'll just do another 10 pull. No, we'll save it for the next video. Because we might not have summons in the next video, so we might have to actually do that next video. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.